No preparation. I hit record. What are you going to do about it?
Pour drink.
Yeah, same.
I can't do it together.
Oh, we're doing it together. Dude, wait for... yeah, same time.
It's just awkward now.
Yeah, there you go. We do that together as friends.
In Japan, men come first and women come second.
Sometimes not at all. Well, this is
that's the spot. That's the spot right there.
It's episode 46 of the hashtag Shots for Likes podcast morning after pill, and I think we're just gonna kind of read a bunch of emails that we didn't get to in like past episodes. Pretty sure. Guess we might as well just play the dumb song and get it over with, huh?
Mike, check.
The morning after pill.
Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass.
The morning after pill. The morning after pill.
Shots for likes.
The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill.
Shots for likes. Shots for likes.
The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill.
Shots for likes. Likes.
The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill.
Shots for likes.
Morning after pill. Got a shot glass over there, bud? Feeling a little feisty tonight. Feeling like a during the week shot. I took them all down. Took them all downstairs.
Well, why would you trick me like that? You trying to get back on the fan side because you count shots now? Now you're not telling me you're doing shots, so I don't have a shot, so I look like a dick. So
Yeah, that's what I did. You figured it out.
Well, I don't have
Smart
a shot glass,
guy.
so I'm just gonna chug vodka out of this cup.
All right, well, I'm gonna take a full shot and everything. Because I just feel like making a mistake tonight.
What'd you get? A double three knuckler? You depressed or something?
If the whole joke is that I enjoy butt stuff, why would that make me depressed?
Well, if you go from a triple knuckler to a double three knuckler within a week.
So that's 2 fingers, 6 knuckles? 2 fingers, 6 knuckles, 1 asshole.
6 boobs.
3 girls, 2 guns, 6 boobs.
1 cup.
There you go. 2 girls, 1 cup. That's a classic, right? Bring around the holiday season.
I think
Remind
we just
everybody of
talked about
that.
actually.
I hope we didn't. Did we? That's fucking terrible.
It was, well,
for people who've seen that.
speaking of holiday season, Poinsettia's coming on soon.
It is.
Ready for that duet between the two of you?
Oh, yeah, I have. Fuck, I forgot about prepping that. Yeah, totally remembered.
He
dude.
wrote the lyrics. What do you need to prep?
Well, I gotta find an instrumental version without the lyrics.
Just Google it.
Oh yeah, but then I gotta make sure it's ready to go. Can't just Google it on Sunday. I gotta have it ready.
It's gonna take you 2 seconds.
I hope.
Cheers.
Oh, we're taking a shot. Taking the full shot. Taking a shot right now.
Was that mandarin flavor? Clementine?
I don't know, whatever the orange is, mandarin orange. Broad likes the orange. So I got the orange.
Broads.
The broad likes the seltzer. We buy seltzer the other day or whatever, right? A couple weeks ago. And she doesn't like the lemon lime. She's been liking the orange.
What about the lime lemon?
I don't think they make that.
They might. Lime lemon? I like it.
Have you ever heard lime lemon anywhere in your life besides what you just said right
I'm
now?
a trademark.
You're 30 years of living.
I'm a trademark it, dude.
Everybody comes around, right? They're like, I got the lemon. I got the lime. And I combine them lemon lime, right? Guess
Lime
who's
lemon.
rolling through with something brand fucking new for your ass? Finn.
I'm a roll
with
through the
lime
streets.
lemon.
Yo, check out this lime lemon, son.
Oh, I got some good news for you, Finn. You're going to be happy with me.
With you, specifically?
You will be happy with me.
I just had a great joke. I'm not going to say it.
What'd you say?
I didn't say it.
It's probably pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good you didn't say it. The baby's almost born. You should just probably stop.
It wasn't an abortion joke.
So fucking say it.
Oh, it's adoption. It was an adoption joke, but I
You make it seem like you're not going to make fun of my unborn child, and you're like, not abortion, the other A word. Adoption. You're giving it up for adoption. I'm not giving my child up for adoption.
Well, you told the joke, so you can't get mad at me.
I didn't.
I just said a word.
And
then you said I'm giving my child up.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm not doing anything of the sort.
All right, my bad.
Trying to be nice, you know?
Appreciate
Gonna tell you something that's going to make you happy.
Well, you're gonna tell me either way, so.
Yeah, but now you're ruining it. Now it's ruined. Now I feel like it's totally ruined.
Because it won't be.
I beat Parasite Eve the other night.
Oh, fucking finally, dude.
Well, not fucking finally. You're welcome because I got the best gun and I got the new save, so you're going to be able to use it.
You know what? I'm over you. I'm so behind on Fallout. I gotta watch this dumb anime with these dumb kids. I gotta fucking play Parasite.
You really don't like that anime at all,
No,
huh?
I'm starting to like it, but I'm saving it for the episode. I'm just saying, you're cramming up all my free time with this shit.
Yeah, don't talk too much about it because that episode's not coming out until January. So
I gotta play some Fallout, man. Falling behind, boys.
yeah, 25 episodes, even though they're 20 minutes, it's still kind of a lot. I only watched like 7 episodes. I'm gonna have to fucking.
I'm up to. I just watched 8 like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that sucks. We have so many to watch. It's gonna be bad. I really need to
I know. I've been telling you it's bad.
tackle a bunch more. It's a little bit corny, but we won't talk about it now. Point is, I was gonna say, but now you reminded me of that. I was gonna say I'm gonna start Fallout 4 on Saturday, but I might need to spend all my free time watching that.
Some of
anime.
that.
So
What bangs about tomorrow and Friday? Watch a couple episodes.
yeah, I'm gonna have to. And what sucks because I wanted to write some music tonight and tomorrow. The broad's fucking at her parents because her parents are gonna be out and stuff, so she's watching the dogs and everything. So it's a bachelor pad for like 32 hours. You know what I mean?
Let's get a keg.
Dude, apparently I need to watch anime now, man. If I get, I'm gonna have to like come home tomorrow and just immediately put it on and just try to watch like a ton of it.
Dude, I will show up tomorrow night and get wasted at your place and like pee everywhere and do whatever stuff broads don't like.
You could just come over. We can watch because I'm literally I think on the same episode as you. You just watched 8. I think I just watched 7 and 8. So we can start at 9 tomorrow.
I'm gonna play Fallout. I'm gonna bang out some episodes in the morning and then.
I was gonna say you could play Fallout all day, and then come over to my house at 7. Then we can watch fucking bunch of ant.
Maybe.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, what's going on? What else? Oh, so you got a gun, so I can use the gun to beat this game quick, so we can do another nerd cast.
Well, it is like the EX version of the playthrough or whatever. It's like a saved playthrough version. So you have like a lot of my items apparently.
How about
And-
ammo? Am I stocked up?
Oh yeah, I got so much fucking ammo, and the gun came with like this 10-round burst thing where it was like like fired 10 shots. I was like, I'm blowing through ammo. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
So then I switched her to the 3-shot, which is actually better because the higher the amount of bullets per like turn, the lower the damage is. So 3-shot ends up being like perfect.
Right.
Because 2 shots, it's a little bit stronger, but the percentage of 2 to 3 of how strong it is, it's just worth having 3.
I hear you.
So the 3 shots good, and then I got the good shit on there, bro. But it's
All right.
not going to be complete until I do another playthrough after hitting the Chrysler Building. But I think I'm going to wait for that playthrough.
Jesus. Well, I guess I don't have to play it for a while.
Not. I mean, I guess February because I think Jesse's playing it right now too. And then
See what I got to deal with. He's like, oh, where are they having fun? Let me get my face in front of it.
he's a little attention. How
Well, because he's been sleeping under a blanket all day because he shouldn't belong on the East Cost because he's fucking cold. I show up. He doesn't even wake up. I took a shower. He's still under the blanket in my bed, doing nothing. It wasn't until I opened the box of pizza that the dog came running downstairs.
Okay. Well, if you're done complaining about your dog that you
Never.
don't like, let's move on. We're gonna catch up with the emails that were sent for Fallout 76 that we couldn't read on the first Nerdcast for December of 2018 because it was the first one we did, and we talked about Castlevania for like 3 hours and talked about Fallout for like 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
let's get it going because we don't want to leave you guys out, and if we just wait until the next one, it's going to be way too far from now, and et cetera, et cetera. So this email was sent from Pat, I think, right when you guys started playing, or right before. Like we knew this Nerdcast was going to be about Fallout 76,
Right.
And I think Castlevania for quite some time. So Pat Burnett ended up sending us 2. One, I think, right when when you guys first started playing, and then one right before we recorded the episode. So this is the first one. Fallout 76, where to begin? One of the most disappointing gaming experiences I have ever been a part of. I basically paid $60 for a mod of Fallout 4 enabling multiplayer on a new map. Only subtract any and all NPCs. A compelling story in any sense of the word, and graphics that not only didn't get better since Fallout 4 came out, in my opinion, they look worse. Which I mean, if that's true, that kind of makes sense because it's an online game. When playing with,
well, whatever.
I mean, well, yeah, I mean, we'll get through it, then we'll comment and then move on to the next one. When not playing with friends, which because of work and when I get to play, I don't get to do that often. The multiplayer aspect of this game is multiplayer aspect. Oh, okay, so he's talking about multiplayer aspect of this game is a straight joke. I have to basically ask another person's permission to engage in any kind of meaningful PvP. If they don't agree to fight you, essentially you aren't allowed to kill them. In 20 plus hours of gameplay, the only quests I was presented with were go collect the journal or holotape at this place or fix a busted terminal somewhere else. Literally, those are your missions. The loot system in this game is bad on a level I have rarely ever seen.
I'll give him that.
Letting the dog out.
I'll give him the loot thing is dumb. They also fix a lot of that, but
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure he's going to have the, in the new email, he'll talk about that. I don't know what I've really seen. To build weapons, armor, settlements, etc., you have to basically spend hours gathering junk from all over the map, then looking for benches to break the junk down for the raw materials. But no matter how many hours I spent doing this, I never seem to have the right amount of anything. This game charges you caps to fast travel, and if I want to lay down my fucking camp, I gotta pay. There is no VATS like in every other Fallout title, and the aiming and shooting mechanisms are worse than those found in Fallout 3, which came out 10 fucking years ago. There's no VATS in this game?
no, there is. It's just real time, which it has to be. It's online.
Okay. I could keep going, but I'll just end on this note. This game is just a complete and utter cash grab on Bethesda's part. They spent zero time on trying to give us anything new besides the simple fact that now it's multiplayer and gutted every aspect of the game that fans have come to know and love, that being an engaging story and good characters. So what do you got?
Well, also with the last thing, it's definitely not a cash grab. People keep saying that, and I guess technically at this moment in time, they just made a shitload of money off people that are pissed. Some people are pissed, most of them. But fuck 'em.
It sounds like it so far.
But the way I think they're doing is the same thing they did with Skyrim. Now, obviously, Elder Scrolls Online. I mean, that game fucking sucked when it came out. I mean, yeah, there was NPCs and there was more storyline stuff, but like, it still sucked, and everyone bitched about it until it got better. And they used that online thing not only to do something different, but also give fans something from Skyrim to the fucking Elder Scrolls 5, which still, who even knows when that thing's coming out? But how many years has it been?
Well, they announced it last year when they announced Fallout
Right.
76. So, or this past year, I guess.
When was Skyrim released? Fucking
It was a long time ago.
2004?
No, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
not
even
at all.
longer. Or no, 2014.
I want to say it might be 12, like 2011, 2012.
Numbers are my bag, baby. But it's been a long time,
baby.
And I think with the new Starfield game coming out, the new Elder Scrolls.
Starfield?
Yeah, it's their new game they're coming out with.
Elder Scrolls?
No, Bethesda. Supposedly it's like the same type. It's a Bethesda game in space, essentially.
That sounds fucking sick.
Yeah.
Might suck, though.
So I think between that,
Do you think that... Go ahead, finish.
and the new Elder Scrolls coming out, they need something for Fallout fans to have that is going to be there for a while. They're not going to make a new game, but there's going to be a bunch of DLCs, expansions, etc. And they're going to keep adding to the fucking thing. And it's free. You don't even have to pay for the monthly subscription like Elder Scrolls Online. So that's just one part of it.
Well, that's... I mean, all right, so hearing both sides of it, you both make pretty good arguments for coming from someone who hasn't played the game at all, and probably won't because I haven't been a big fan of multiplayer in general in quite some time.
You don't have time for this game.
That as well. That as well.
I agree. If you don't have time, this game is tough, and that's what all online games are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even Battlefield, to an extent, you got to get good. You need to put hours into it. You know?
Yeah, that's another reason where it's like, that's one of the reasons I've always loved, especially now as I get older. It's still like one of my favorite, if not my favorite genres of games is Japanese RPGs, because it's like I love the aspect of like putting work in, putting time in, grinding and leveling on my own terms with my own playthrough, not relying on other people, not dealing with, whatever. And, you know, I won't go too hard on the buggy shit on Bethesda because it's just like the icing on the shit cake that everybody's complaining about.
Right.
That, you know what, dude, like every Bethesda game has been buggy since the beginning of time. Like it's just, you know what I mean? Like we all love them, we all keep buying them, they all keep being buggy. I can understand how much more frustrating that is when it's online. And the points that Ross was making were really good. The fact that, you know, there was still like that, the over cumbersome or whatever the fuck it's called. What is it when you have too much shit? Mm-hmm. Isn't that like a weird like 90s song?
There's an over-cumbersome. There's like a glitch where you can run around. That's a song, yeah. What shitty band was that?
It wasn't. Was it Silverchair?
Was it Blind Melon?
No, Blind Melon. That guy died of heroin in like 2 weeks.
Oh, that's the My Dick guy. My dick's in shine.
My dick, my dick, my dick, my dick, my dick, my dick. Yeah. So good. Finish what you're saying.
On top of that, well, graphically, you can't say it's worse than fucking Fallout 4. It's the same thing, if anything. It's a completely different game. There's more greens and colors to it because it's not a fucking wasteland yet. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I feel like there's quests fucking everywhere that are way more in depth than just fucking fixing a computer.
Now, we do have another email from Pat that we will be getting to a little bit later.
Yeah.
That is after he played for a bit. So his tune could change. Maybe some patches were thrown out. Maybe he played a little bit more. Now, it reverts back what you just said about the quests to having time. Like, you being able to, like, play 7-8 hours at a clip here and there, most people can't do if, you know, they're having sex at all or have, like, a decent job or anything like that.
Sex.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying...
It's nerd life, people.
Yeah, I'm not saying sex over gaming. I'm just saying, like, there's things in your way that's getting in the way of you trying to game.
Yeah, but you know what? That's not...
What I'm trying to say is that maybe Pat finally got some more time in and he's starting to get to some better quests. Yeah. You know what I mean? Maybe he just happened to keep grabbing shit ones. Maybe he only played for, well, he said 20 plus hours.
Yeah. Which is nothing in this game. It's an online game, dude. Hours add the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I agree with what he's saying about the material thing. We have to find materials to build a bunch of stuff, which is how a survival game works. It does take a while, and I believe the last patch helped out a little bit. But once you figure out where everything is, it gets easier.
Cap's thing kind of beat though, huh? Like when you place your fucking when you like place your camp, and especially if you're like more involved at a high level or whatever. Ross was saying it's like 4,000 caps a placement or some shit, right?
Well, if you keep moving your fucking camp,
is there good reasoning to move your camp?
I moved my camp once just to get a more scenic view, you know?
All right.
I guess technically you can move your camp to strategic places to where you are, but, I mean, I don't know.
Can you go into a new server every time, or do you go to the same one?
It's always a new server.
But does it remember like what you were doing earlier, like where your camp is or anything like that?
Yeah, your camp stays the same. Yeah. Your quest, your camp stays the same. Your health status, where you were in the last server, stays the same.
Okay, so it's just
a different server.
Physically, technically different servers, just of the fact that randomizing it and they're divvying out players to servers with open resources.
Right.
Gotcha. All right.
And to the story thing, I agree. The main story there is none really, but a lot of the quests, and I know it sounds
well. Ross said you have to get it all on holotapes and shit.
Right, which sounds awful, and it is, unless you're smoking a little pen, having a cocktail, and you actually get into the stories. Like, it's pretty cool, like, living through these stories of, like, what the fuck happened to these people, and you're trying to figure out what happened to them before they just all fucking died. It's actually pretty cool.
That does sound cool.
It's different. It's not a regular Fallout game. That's why, people gotta get over it.
Yeah, I hear you. I like hearing the negative than you hearing the positive, because I know you definitely like it a lot, and I'm still never going to play it, but... hold on. Was this? All right, this is too. Okay. Robert Orr. So what is this somebody that like you or like Ross knows?
I know him, but he's good friends with Ross and Pete.
So when I saw an email from Robert Orr, I was like, is some dude trying to pretend to be Bobby Orr? like send an email. Like no one likes hockey. First off,
We've been over this actually too.
yeah. Well, I'm just bringing it back.
I don't know. You know.
Hey, Fudge and Finn.
Hey,
It's
buddy.
an exclamation point. Stop screaming, Bob. All right, fucking relax. So I know Appalachia is supposed to have a vast news story. Now I don't know if that was like a typo or is that like the name of like some area or something.
Appalachia.
Yep.
That's what they're calling the world. Yeah.
All right.
West Virginia.
At least Bethesda would like us to believe there is. And while there aren't any human NPCs and combat is only limited to humanoids, bots, wildlife, and of course the occasional griefer, my topic that I would like you all to discuss is what is your current character build? In parentheses, what role did / are you playing? Do you take all the chems you pick up? Drink all the liquor, heavy weapons, with or without power armor? The list goes on. Me personally, I think you're a pussy if you run power armor, especially with pistols. Anyways, the reason I think this is a good topic is because there aren't any traditional Fallout towns, and the only story you really get are from the backstories on holotapes. I feel Bethesda wanted the players to create their own backstory either in their head or with their friends. What's your take? Anyways, have a great show, and as always, fuck you, Tyler Finn's Grundle.
Thanks,
So
buddy.
I remember Ross saying, "What wasn't Ross going hard all melee and shit?" Is he?
Yeah, well, he's played Melee every single Fallout game ever. Like all of them.
See, I mean, I can understand like you want to do a playthrough of that, but like the guns are so much fun, especially in 4, where like you actually start to like go crazy building shit. Like
Right.
I can't wait to do that because I just remember like Fallout 3 in New Vegas. Like I know New Vegas was a little bit better with it, but like you grab a gun and you find a bunch of that same gun and use the shittier one to repair the one you got.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like whatever. Now in 4, it's gonna be like I'm gonna be like building guns and shit or whatever.
Oh, yeah, you can customize everything.
Yeah,
that stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and
Especially in 4.
yeah, I'm gonna try to do my best to like not, fuck around with like looking online or anything and just fucking wing it. I mean, I guess it depends. It depends if it's like if I could save myself some time. It's
Yeah.
one thing, but like I think with this game, I think it's gonna, I really want to just fucking get into an open world game again and just like lose myself and not fucking look up fucking walkthroughs or any
You
bullshit.
don't need to look anything up in that game. It's very like it's like any of the other Fallout games. you
Yeah,
know?
well, that's the thing. That's what's nice. I mean, any like quest you ever, they always point to where you need to be going and shit like that. And that's like
Right.
all you really need to know where the quest that you're supposed to be doing is. And then other than that, it's just fucking run around, kill shit. You see something you shouldn't be killing, like, all right, I'm going to save 6 different saves.
Yeah.
Let's see what I got in the fucking backpack. Let's figure it the fuck out. Like, I can't wait to fucking do that again,
Yeah,
man.
it's really sick.
I haven't played like a Fallout brand new to me since fucking New Vegas, like back in like
long time
2014 or 15 when I first played that, and but it was I remember like the first time I
You're
started playing
still
it.
at Greenwood Lake.
Yeah,
When you start playing it.
yeah. Me and the name we shall not speak came home from like some vacation or something, and thank fuck she passed out. I just played that shit for like fucking 10 hours straight, dude. She like woke up, she was like, "Oh, what's going on?" I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, go back to bed."
Shut the fuck up. To answer your question, I don't use power armor at all in this game so far. I'm not against it if I need it in like one of those fucking nuke zones, dude. 'Cause
Now the power armor in like 3 was like it actually came in pieces, and you found it all in pieces and decided to use it. Like you
Right.
could have a power helmet, but like other shit that you were wearing. Now
Yeah,
I remember
not in here.
Now I
Yeah,
remember
no.
in 4 when I was watching Jesse play, it was like it was a one whole power armor suit that you had to like charge or get fuel for or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it was.
So you get like a chassis, and then you can either
Yeah, you keep it on the chassis, right?
right.
And you get
could
fuel
either
and
find different different pieces of armor to put on there, or you can craft your own and build your own like crazy armor.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Wow, 4 sounds fucking so good.
Yeah, it was. That got a lot of hate too. People just hate games more and more as they come on.
Well, I'm with you to where like nerds just keep bitching and complaining. I think they're expecting perfection and stuff, and like I can get it at certain points, but I'm about to start 4. I would say in the next week, if not less. So we'll see what happens when I get to it, and I can fucking go from there. Let's we'll keep cruising through
We
the emails.
didn't answer his questions, but bud.
All right. Well, that's true. You're right. I mean, he asked multiple. I mean, do you take all the chems you pick up, drink all the liquor, heavy weapons, with or without power armor? You answered that. Yeah, I think he's just asking like what build you run and whatever.
Well, I think the coolest part about this Fallout is you can kind of change your build as it goes. So like, obviously you can't change your special stats until you respec or whatever. But so you get perk cards just like you would in any other Fallout game, but you can change.
Well, perk cards started in what, 4?
Yes. So you get them in
because you get perks in 3 in New Vegas, but I don't think it was like a card.
Yeah, so you get the cards, especially in 76, you can change out the cards. So, like, if I'm partying with a group of people, I have a completely different spec than when I'm by myself. When I'm by myself, it's more of sniping, super sneaky, super shotgunny. And, I change it up depending on what we're doing, too. Depending on the mission, who's in the mission with us. Like, I won't snipe if I'm with Pat because he's Asian, so he always snipes, No offense, Connor, you're Asian too, but, Pat's the
Asians everywhere.
Pat's the ultimate one.
So when you, like, get into a group, like, what are the missions like? Like, what's...
Well, that's a big problem with the game now. Now, they need to, amongst other things that people are mad about, right now, with the problem with grouping up with people is the experience is dumb. So, like, let's say we're a group and we're just killing off, like, mobs, right? If I don't hit a mob,
So there's like legitimate mobs now in Fallout 76 when you're with a group, and do they measure differently? Like if you're by yourself, does the game know to not generate way too many people?
No, it's all the same. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So it's the game's definitely hard by yourself unless you're spec'd right. But the problem is, let's say you're over there and you shoot someone, and then I don't shoot him because I'm shooting someone else, and you don't shoot my guy. We both kill our guys. We don't get the same shared experience. Like, how you play any other MMO? If someone's in your radius and they kill them, everyone gets shared experience.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen, which is dumb.
That is dumb. I mean, and this, like, do people have certain, like, do people spec their characters to do certain things, kind of like another MMO, like someone
yes, but not to like the extent
of
where,
like healing or shit like that. Like
Right,
no one's like tanking or anything.
Well, Ross does. He just runs up there with an axe.
Yeah.
So
well, he's a
technically-
fucking he's like lean nerd extraordinaire.
I use supposedly since before the last patch, or no, the patch before that. Supposedly melee was the best way to go in this game so far. I actually use it a lot. But yeah, I think eventually it's going to get to the point where you're going to have certain roles on each class. Once they start bringing out like different raids and stuff, which is definitely going to happen. Like it has to.
Yeah.
Plus, there's all these vaults that you can't get into.
Do you think they shouldn't have released it this early and just gotten to the point where people would have been happy, or do you? Because they can.
Well, I don't think they had a choice. I'm sure it was like a contract to come out a certain time.
Yeah. Another force to fucking.
And people would bitch about it. Perfect example. No Man's Sky. Awful game when it came out. It's like winning like awards and shit now. It's winning like Steam awards and stuff. I know it's like 2 years later, 3 years later, right?
I was gonna say it's a lot of years later. I mean, when did it come out? Do you remember?
When we went down the Bro-NATO, that's when it came out.
Okay, so that's like 3 fucking years ago now,
Yeah.
right? Wow, that was that long ago?
Yeah. But yeah, so that game turned around, so there's no way Fallout can't,
Yeah. But I mean, that's kind of fucked, though. You think like that's what's gonna happen with games now? Like they're gonna come out and be like incomplete. Like
No, but
that's like following EA. Like
I'm not saying games, but I'm just saying most MMO games that come out are not good right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that kind of.
That's just kind of how it's always been.
I really hope single player gaming doesn't like fade away, man, and just like all I have to deal with in like 10, 15 years from now is just like everybody's just making an MMO and everybody's playing online and like these just random shitty games.
I don't think it will at all.
I fucking hope not. All right. Well, Bobby, I hope Finn answered enough of your questions.
Are you on? If you're on PlayStation 4, send me your gamer tag, man.
Yeah, 222-949er.
He knows how he can get in touch with me.
All right, I'm going to read Hefe's email, which might be like a small 5-paragraph essay. essay.
Hefsay.
Hefes.
I feel like I'm fucking the owner of Bethesda over here, just like on the chopping block.
Yeah. You've been chopped. Sup, fellas? I'll start off by saying I don't really know Pete, but fuck you, Pete. All about Pete.
Yeah.
All in one sentence. Well, this would have worked a little bit better during the Nerdcast, but we all get it. I'm going to get my Fallout 76 rant out of the way since I'm sure this shit's been said to death in other emails. Now, this is coming from someone who hasn't played it, but all I've seen is massive hate from internet folk. Not to say you still can't enjoy it, but I feel like I wouldn't. I've been playing Fallout since Fallout 2, even though that game was too confusing for me as a kid, and I didn't really start obsessing over the series until 3 came out. Went back and played 1 and 2 to completion afterwards. Those were the glory days of Fallout and Obsidian. A lot of guys from Black Isle Studios that made the first Fallout came close to bringing it back with New Vegas. Unfortunately, Bethesda rushed them to get the game out. It was loaded with bugs because Bethesda's been using the same engine since 1997, and Obsidian lost a huge bonus because of is it metric or Metacritic score?
I think they were like 5% away
was
from
like,
hitting the bonus or something.
It was like 2 points away than their goal.
2 points,
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
That was probably the first red flag I got from Bethesda. Now, I really enjoyed Fallout 4 up until the main decision of the game comes into play. I just up and stopped playing right there.
Fucking spoiler alerts, Jesse. I know Fudge sucks, but you know he's taking.
Well,
forever.
I don't think he's going into any description because he knows I haven't played. I didn't want to pick sides, quote unquote, because they all sucked. Anyway, 76 looks
that
more.
was the worst part about Fallout 4.
Anyway, 76 looks like more Fallout 4 with a prettier environment, but no NPCs. A huge part of Bethesda games for me is going out and exploring the personalities and lore. Also, the bugs in Bethesda games are not cute anymore. It's getting old. Games should be finished upon release. I can see where he's coming from with
I
that.
can't argue it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's I can understand
it's
like
gonna happen, but
yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like everybody has to like rush shit, and like it's you know, and like how long have they been like dude, like you're making good money, man. Like get a crew for Elder Scrolls, get a crew for Fallout. Get a crew for fucking, you know, whatever side shit you want to start. When you buy Prey and when you fucking buy, they bought like other fucking, like game titles and Bethesda them all up and shit like that. Downloading a 30 gig patch on day one is not good gameplay. That goes for a lot of games these days. Way longer rant than I thought it was going to be. Sorry. Speaking of Obsidian, what do you guys...
Not long of a rant.
It's not done. What do you guys... Speaking of Obsidian, what you guys think of that video I sent you all the other night? The Outer Worlds.
Someone getting sued.
I don't remember what he sent us. Honestly, game's going to be so hyped.
You said you would watch it when you left work or something.
Oh, okay.
It's like Obsidian's new version of like the space Fallout, I guess. I don't know if I want to call it that, but...
The nerd masses were so disappointed by 76... They actually took the trailer as a sort of shots fired at Bethesda, even though I didn't take it that way at all. Just because they mentioned that they created the original Fallout in New Vegas, people are like, oh, burn. It's like, no, dude, lots of developers mentioned their accolades and trailers. Either way, I hope the game is heavy with RPG elements. That's my only concern with the trailer. Looks more like action / first-person shooter oriented, so I really hope there's a lot of underlying systems in there that make it deeper than your average run-and-gun shit. They mentioned a decision-making mechanic, but that's not enough for me. Did you mention the breaking news I gave you the other week about Parasite Eve? Square Enix trademarked Parasite Eve in Europe, which, by the way, the first game was never released there. This can mean a few things. A fourth Parasite Eve game? I'd be down, but I never played 2 or 3, and from what I've heard, 3 was hot garbage, or Third Birthday, whatever the hell it's called. It is Third Birthday, you are correct.
Wasn't 2 like more Resident Evil-ish?
It was. I actually saw, I think it was like a YouTuber claimed that he liked it better, which I think he's kind of high, because I played 2. I didn't beat it. I played a really nice chunk of it. I was enjoying it. Definitely nowhere near the same feel or anything.
Well, 'cause it's a different game, right? If it goes from RPG to fucking...
You still, like, there's still RPG elements, for sure.
Right, but what about, like, boss battles? Is it, like, turn-based, or...
Well, it's not turn-based anymore. Like, you're not, I don't think you're, like, I think it's more active, if I remember correctly. It was one single playthrough that I didn't finish quite some time ago, so I can't give like a perfect description of it. I watched like a couple of reviews of Third Birthday not too long ago, probably like a week or two ago, because I've been playing /1.
That was on a PSP?
Yep. And I own it. Actually, it's still shrink wrapped. I never opened it and played it yet.
I can't do the games that, if you're going to make a sequel or whatever,
put them on a legit system and shit.
I'm not playing 2 games on PlayStation and go on the PSP. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. Maybe with the Switch I'll do it because it's both.
Yeah,
That's
it's
about it.
The review made it seem like the game is just heinously frustrating and that the story has like nothing to do with like anything really. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I didn't hate the second one. I never finished it. I definitely do want to replay it and see what it's like. But I mean, I don't know. I think it just might have been like, oh, let's continue this, and like it could have been, I don't know, it could have been better. And I don't really know if it was going to be. Are we getting remake remaster? That'd honestly be amazing. That game's art direction was incredible and still holds up. I'll never forget the fear instilled in me as a kid playing Parasite Eve, just how dark and lonely everything felt. Making it all the way to the last boss and getting stuck because I was too weak to beat her. And that's you say her. I just beat this game the other night. Her meaning Eve, right?
Yeah.
2, might be 3 forms.
Yeah, of course. It's a fucking RPG.
Then you're like, oh, I beat the game. Oh man, Eve's dead. Cool. You're all hanging out.
Well, it's like think of Resident Evil when you beat the second playthrough, Resident Evil 2.
Mm-hmm.
You don't beat the same boss, but you beat a big boss, and you're on a train, and we're like, we're all happy, and then you're like wrong.
Yeah, wrong.
Do you know that was the easiest boss of that game?
I will tell you what the other boss is, but you'll probably figure it out once you start playing the game.
Yeah.
4 fucking forms, dude, or like 4 different.
Hook me up with a lot of health packs.
You gotta.
Can I put cheat codes in that game? I got time. I got Fallout.
No, you should be okay with my gun. I'm gonna give you some tips. Like I might even like write them down or text them to you so you can revert back to them. Because this last playthrough I just had of them, I didn't even realize the first time I died was like probably like 85% through the game. Like I almost went through the game without dying at all.
Right.
So I can give you like a nice solid like 5-minute read of like how to not suck at that game. Considering that, I mean, I played through the game so many times, but only beat it to completion twice. That
was like me and Resident Evil 2. When you guys were all sleeping, I was just like, it's been 10 years, but I'm just going to keep walking through and let the fingers do the thinking.
Yeah, right? But I'll hook you up with that. Still gets me to this day. Got to collect the junk. I did collect all the junk, and I did get the best gun in the game. And at first, when I first got it, I was really upset with it, but that's what I was talking about with the 10 shot. How it was really weak, and it was just wasting a ton of ammo. And I was like looking up some shit about like what to do, like spec-wise with the gun. And I knocked her down to like just 3 bullets, and it's so much more powerful. And so, I mean, all that shit's already done for you or whatever. But yeah, I got the junk, and it was cool because I like the game a lot. It's definitely up there and as one of my faves, and I never got the best gun in the game, so I'm glad I did. Even though it took me like 6-7 hours to collect the junk. I did it a slower way though. I did it a way to where like I was leveling up. People suggest to like, I think there's like a steal like ability in that game. I think.
Right.
And like you could just steal it from the things, and then like you don't like level up or get experience, but you just run away from the battle, leave screen, come back, and keep doing it.
Right.
Because if you never finish the battle, it always pops up every single time.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes sense. You could probably knock it out in like 2 fucking hours that way or something. But I just did it the way where I was just chilling. Girlfriend's like, this game sucks. It's not Fallout. What are you doing? You just keep running back and forth the same thing. I'm like, babe, I gotta get the junk, babe.
You gotta get the junk of Fallout 2. Keep that in mind. Fallout 4 too.
TOO, I got you. Put it in that there trunk. The junk. Put it in that there trunk. I thought that was funny.
It probably was. I was just like,
yeah, I hear you. The third thing this news could be telling us is a shitty mobile game. I fucking hope not. I won't even bother to play it. It depends. There's a huge market for that type of shit in China. China all the time. And tons of developers are hopping on this bandwagon looking at you, Blizzard. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sure Ross does.
The
People
new
are
Diablo
so
game.
fucking mad at Blizz.
I haven't even looked at it yet because I don't want to get upset.
I mean, yeah, I won't bother to do it. I mean, I am going to play Diablo 3 one day. I loved Diablo 1 and 2. I just recently played Diablo 2 again. I only played I didn't go through like Nightmare and shit like that, but I just played one solid playthrough last year, and it was fucking great. That game will always be forever one of those fucking, if you just feel like playing it and you pick that shit up, man, like you're having such a fucking good time. I'll save the rest of the P talk for my Nerdcast. And that was Hefe's email. So, I mean, he makes a lot of solid points. I will say that Hefe is one of those people, or one of those like types of nerds that sometimes they base, like, I feel like nerds group up on the internet, and when like it starts to catch some traction that this shit sucks, and everybody's like, oh, this shit sucks. So like I mean, obviously, everything that we've been getting on this game has like been negative and stuff like that. And like, for the most part, Jesse's like, this is just what I'm hearing, and he's saying that. But like, Jesse hasn't even played the game, and he's like, I don't think I'm going to play. I'm hearing a lot of bad shit, this and that. And you know what I mean?
Well,
and
that's fine. If you decide to not buy the game, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. The only reason I may never play is just because I don't know, man. Like, my video game experience, it's to me, it's like it's all about me. You know what I mean? Like, right. I'm not like dealing with some like 13-year-old cunt who's like calling me the N-word and you suck, you fucking.
No, you gotta play with the real dudes. Being Greg, bro. She gets weird.
I'm not saying I wouldn't have a ton of fun playing with you guys, but I wouldn't be able to play enough at all to be like relevant in like what you guys are doing. You see what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be able, like, you guys have more time.
I know. I wish I had time, and you're killing me. This fucking kids podcast, fucking.
What do you mean? We gotta fucking. We gotta do the podcast.
Anime, kids,
Oh, the anime. All right. I got an email from Jack.
Oh wait. Is this? Are we going into real emails now? Because
No. These are still. It's still the Fallout emails. Just getting through.
No, from Jack.
It's not long. It's not long.
I'm not dealing with Jack in a Fallout fucking email right now, dude.
Just wait.
Okay.
Jack. Fallout 76
He seems like Fallout 4.
All right. Can I read it?
Or 3 or New Vegas.
Can I read it?
Yeah, sure.
You're actually ruining the comedy in his email. It has nothing
as long
to
as
do.
it's a troll, I'm okay with it.
Well, he doesn't troll about the game, but Fallout 76 seems like a great game for hardcore MMO RPG type gamers. I really think you both love the dong. That's what he wrote. So
that's it.
Yeah, if you would just shut the fuck up for a second, it would have been funnier.
You understand where I'm coming from?
No, 1,000%.
I don't like Fallout 3.
I should have just left out the name.
Yeah.
Well, Jack admits he
admits he can't keep track of play. I understand.
He doesn't like playing like longer games or like really involved like open world. Or I don't even think he's against open world, but I try to explain to him like, dude, like you could probably play Skyrim or one of the Fallouts or something and like just only do the main quest.
Fallout, yeah, the Elder Scroll quests are way longer than the Fallout quests, main quests.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
Like, I think I could beat New Vegas in like a couple days, really.
Gotcha. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, those are the other ones. Oh, how did I get to there? Maybe they're already on fucking the last email? Oh, that's good. Fuck it. Pat Burnett's second email. So that's good. It's at the end. So after a week with 76, I realized that Stench was never going to leave this game. I guess not. No matter how many patches Bethesda forced me to download on a weekly basis, I took it back to the stop, I guess GameStop, and was lucky to get 30 bills for it. Damn, he fucking just went and returned it, huh? I put that to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and it turned out to be a good pick. The best Assassin's Creed game in the whole series, in my opinion. Heavy on RPG elements with a pretty decent combat system and good story. I'm about halfway done, but definitely recommend it to you and your listeners after they play Red Dead 2, of course.
Pat, did you play Assassin's Creed Origins? Because that game was fucking phenomenal. And I can't wait to play Odyssey, but it's way down the list there, buddy.
All right, well, there's the Fallout 76 emails. So...
fuck all you guys.
Yeah, we'll get rid of the other emails too, and then we can finish up bullshitting, I guess. So we'll play the dumb email song.
Email it. Shot likes.
Email it.
Let's take another shot I had to read so much. I really didn't get to drink. You know. I hear you, dude.
I'm drinking.
I'm drinking. That we know, Finn. That we know. You know what I'm enjoying?
What's that?
Dan and Ralph massacring your alcoholism, dude. They don't give a fuck, bro.
Did you finally start listening?
No, I've been listening.
Oh, I'm thinking of
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about like Facebook comments and shit, dude. There's no stopping those motherfuckers, man.
I don't get. I love it, dude.
It's hilarious. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's finally fucking busting your fucking balls. All your goddamn fucking bros and shit. I'm all friends with. I love you guys. Fuck you guys right now.
Can't bust my balls, but I don't give a fuck.
That's true.
Cheers to you guys.
Yeah, let's take a little shotsky pooski. You know, you should be happy with me. The Ballcast song is all you talking shit about Yankees, dude. And the Giants.
Well, you realize my comedic genius is much better than yours.
No, I realized I wasn't going to record anything else, and I was just going to make the song right then and there. You can fuck off, bud. I'm going to delete that email, delete this email, delete that. Personal email. Sorry, guys. All right. Too many emails. Let's get it going. Ross. He's sending me a Twitter link, so let me pop this open.
Alright. We got a Twitter link coming on the download.
Baker has a perfect passer rating so far. Oh, all right, this is 12-9, so that's 10 days ago? This is 10 days ago. This is 2 Sundays ago. I think he was just killing it. He's doing... Even when they fire fucking... what's his fucking name? I just heard his name, too. Hugh Jackson.
Yeah.
Dude, the Browns are like... now further than the Giants.
Well, they could technically still make the playoffs, I believe.
No, because Pittsburgh won.
That's right.
I'm telling you, there was like a list of like 8 things that had to happen, all 8 of them,
right,
for them to make it. It was like a crazy fucking thing. Pittsburgh had to lose, I think, all 3 games. Yeah. So it's that's what happened there. So
Big Dick Baker.
It's throws like this, which makes him Big Dick Baker. I can't remember the last time the Browns had a QB with such actual talent. What a time to be alive. Ross, I just want to throw out for 10 seconds. You were not happy with this draft pick, which is fine. You know what? Because you've admitted that you're like, wow, man, I'm a fucking idiot. Fuck this. This is great.
He also said during his rant after the draft pick, he said, if he's good, I'll love him. He better be fucking good. I hope I'm fucking wrong.
Try to remind me, because I got into, I get into Twitter arguments with Perosi like twice a week. Okay. And it's almost always about the Giants. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I'm not pissed at him, but I don't think we're ever pissed at each other. It's just, and then Jeff starts to join in when he sees him. You know what I mean? We got to a pretty good one today. Long story short, he thinks Eli should be back next year. And they should try to draft a quarterback, and the quarterback should learn under Eli, and that the O-line is so bad that it would ruin any new quarterback they'd try and get. On the other hand, I'm on this...
He's always been... That's not even an Eli thing. He's always been on the same page with the putting a new quarterback under the offensive line. Like, shitty offensive line.
Yeah.
So, I get that part. That makes sense.
Yeah, and I do understand that. But what I'm saying is that, like, this whole Manning era, this era, Manning, like all the crazy Giants fans are like, Manning's the best and this and that, and like it just needs to end. It needs to stop. A rebuild needs to happen. He needs to get cut. $6 million cap hit, which is nothing. Grab somebody. Grab like a Case Keenum type guy. I'm not saying Case Keenum's gonna be available because he's got another year or 2 at the Broncos, but I'm not saying he's going to be good. I'm just something or someone serviceable.
Sign good old Teddy.
It's just, I don't know, man. It's like it's different. Like I would agree with Perosi's argument with almost like any other team or any other situation, but with like this whole Eli Manning at the New York Football Giants situation, it's like it's just different to me. It's like it's gotta stop, man. Like I love the guy. I love what he's done, and I can die a happy football fan. Like plain and simple. But I just think he needs to stop, man.
I have no problem with a quarterback sitting under Eli and having him play another year. My thing is
for $24 million. And do you think that's what's going to happen, or is Mara just going to fucking be like, let's try to patch it up more and fucking win again, like he did this year, and it fucking failed horribly?
Well, what do you have to patch up?
The entire O-line, get rid of fucking Vernon and his contract. That he's not a terrible player, but he definitely didn't do as well as his fucking contract. I mean,
he had one good year.
Jenkins is probably a solid trading piece. Thank God they got rid of Eli Apple. He's sucking it up on the fucking Saints right now.
I'm just.
I shouldn't say sucking it up, but he's definitely there's solid with the receiver takes really fucking big advantage.
You want to blow it up even more? Is what you're saying then?
I'm not
because you still have you signed Barkley, you drafted Barkley.
Yeah,
you still have Odell. So how much more are you going to blow it up?
I'm willing to trade Odell.
Right.
If like a first and like
you got to call the LGBT first. He doesn't have a no trade clause on the Giants, but the LBGT might.
If we can get like a first and a third, or like a first and like maybe some type of.
I wish I could say you're never gonna get that until Jerry Jones's dumbass rolled up. Even though fucking what's his name is look great.
No. Odell Beckham deserves a first round draft pick. Amari Cooper is looking like a stud.
Yeah.
I would say
what you miss
40 to 50% because that's the only receiver Dak has, and then the remaining percentage, like
I'm just saying, if
Amari Cooper's got talent, but I thought Jerry Jones was an idiot.
Yeah,
I think everybody did. I think everybody was like, "You're a fucking moron." But the one thing you can give to that stupid fucking asshole is that he's believing in his team. He's never not trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. He's a fucking monkey man. But look at Amari Cooper right now, dude. He's having like 2 touchdown, 200-yard games like every other week and shit. Like,
yeah,
he's doing a great fucking job for them. And like the Cowboys defense is retarded good.
Hard R, dude.
Oh yeah, I got a story about that too.
Let's hear it.
I'll try to get quick and get back to the emails. My girlfriend's getting real pissed at me when I use it now. Wow. So we were food shopping at Weis the other day, and there was a bagger guy there, and he wasn't like, I don't know if it was like
he was enough to get offended by the word probably.
I didn't call the guy retarded. For fuck's sake, what kind of ass? Dude, I sat there and talked to him for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
There was like some issue with like what we were ringing up or something like that. So they had to like fucking grab some head cashier. Whatever. How long it takes. I don't give a fuck. I'm just like, whatever. It's like $2. Whatever the fuck. I don't even remember what the fuck it was about. But I was sitting there talking to this guy. The guy was he was at the bagger. So he was like significantly slow, but I don't think he had any like serious mental disabilities. What I mean, I'm no doctor. I don't fucking know anything anyway. So I was talking to this guy for like 10, 15 minutes about like gas mileage on a fucking rent-a-van. I don't even know what we were talking about, but we just got into this long-ass conversation. So we go out there.
Should he be driving now?
Well, I don't know. I mean, he was talking about his dad. He was talking about his dad, but that's
just move on. Bro.
That's a little fuck, but pretty funny. Yeah. So me and the broad are walking out after we purchased everything, and I was like, man, I was talking to that retarded guy for like 15 minutes about gas mileage. She was like, you fucking idiots! What are you? She's getting all mad at me. I'm like, people. I'm like, what are you? I'm not going to call the guy retarded to his face. I talked to a retarded guy about gas mileage for like 15 minutes. Isn't that's a story somewhere on this planet? There's 7 billion people here. Someone's good. That's kind of funny. And she's like, we're about to have a fucking baby. So you can't just keep calling people retarded.
You're gonna jinx that baby, bro.
So I guess I gotta stop saying the R word.
Stop saying it.
Although
man.
I just said it like 7 times.
Yeah, well, you were telling a story.
Yeah. I would never. I mean, oh man. You know what I think mentally challenged people want? To just be fucking treated like normal people and not be like, oh hey, how are you? You know what I mean? Just talk to them like normal people, like you would every other person.
You know, we should get off subject because I'm gonna jinx your baby myself if we keep on this subject.
No, there's no way. There's no way the liquor gods will let you.
I'm just saying the jokes that are storming and brewing up here. Let's just move her on, buddy.
You stay away from my baby.
I'm not going anywhere near your fucking baby, bro.
And the baby, I know you're not. When the baby's born, you realize what's gonna happen in like fucking 2 weeks. I'm gonna be like, you're gonna be like, oh, how's your? I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I can have a peaceful.
Don't talk about my daughter. Well, we still gotta do morning after pills.
Oh God.
All right, Daddy Diddle's Urban Dictionary. Word.
Urban Dictionary to stage.
I can play just those vocals. I didn't put a beat over it yet. Should I?
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
All right, let me find it real quick.
Let's test fire.
All right, let's test it with no beat.
Urban Dictionary. Dictionary.
Urban, ladies and gentlemen, gather around. We are now calling Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary to the stage.
What do you think? Do you think that needs a beat?
Yeah.
Guys, send us an email at shotsforlikes at Yahoo or shotsforlikes at yahoo.com. Let us know if you think that needs a beat. Because I was laughing. I was holding back a lot of laughter.
It always needs a beat, bro.
All right, the word is David Wright. He's got two here. So the first one's David Wright. I mean, I think this is just making fun of David Wright. Do you want me to just read it?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you wanted to guess or not.
No, I can't guess on what that was.
A well-known homosexual athlete that plays for the New York Mets. David Wright is in a relationship with Jose Reyes, and the two did a couple's photo shoot with Esquire magazine. Google it. David Wright has done nothing of note during his short career except for contribute heavily to the Mets' 2007 collapse.
Oh, no.
Sentence. David Wright is the most overhyped player in baseball, but he sure does like going down on Jose Reyes. That's funny.
That's funny.
By
Jeff.
yes, it's a fact. That's the guy's username. Yes, it's a fact. That's good. All right. Urban Dictionary, not making fun of former Mets player. Dirty thunderstorm. You spray fart in a woman's face. Bam, that's my guess.
It's not a bad one.
Everything has to be about shit with me, huh? You're like,
I was gonna go.
you're like, oh, I can't make
All
fun
right,
of
I
fuck
got, I got one. Broad's banging you. She's on top. Okay.
Okay. All right.
She happens to have huge.
She's got huge
80s bush.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say
Okay.
breasts.
And it's soaked in all the juices, the male juices, the female juices, right? So it's just,
Sweat and vaginal secretions.
yeah, it's just hanging there. It's not curled up,
It's
like
all
a turtle.
straight now.
It's
all
just straight, and it's almost draping over your dick.
Yeah, all right. That's what I was
Like
about to
a
say.
Yeti.
Okay.
Like a Yeti almost, right? So imagine
like a Yeti.
So imagine your dick.
I'm
it's covered
picturing it in my head.
In straight, wet pubic hair. Right?
Straight, wet pubic hair. That got me when you said straight.
And, okay, so you come. All of a sudden, that white lightning drips down. Right? And you know how there's always, There's always lightning before thunder, right?
Thunder before lightning.
You sure?
Oh, no, lightning before thunder. You're right.
Lightning
you're
before
right.
thunder.
My bad.
So you see that cum just dripping down that Yeti fucking hair, which is, it looks like lightning, that lightning bolt. Right? And then she queefs.
That's good. That's real good. I'm sure we'll both be wrong, but let me pull this up.
Who comes up with that?
You.
That's a good one, though.
I liked it a lot. Oh, motherfucks. I'm getting the fucking pop-ups, bro.
Dude, why the Urban Dictionary needs to figure shit out, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This requires some moral fortitude. Hold on, I gotta open it and screenshot it because it's being a cunt.
Was with it. Can some fucking nerd send us how to fix the fucking? You won $1,000 on Walmart and or Amazon gift cards.
It's I don't know what the deal is. This requires some moral fortitude to successfully pull off. If you don't really want to do it, you straight up won't. This is an act of breaking up on ensuring that the girl/guy you do this to never calls you again.
Well, we're both
All right, so I'm
probably wrong.
gonna read the first 2 steps, then I gotta do it again, scroll down quick, and screenshot. So I keep getting the Amazon pop up.
Why don't you just do it now and get 2 screenshots? This way you can just read through it a little bit
So I'm
better.
not gonna say this in my phone. 1, you have to have sex with them first, otherwise it's just not as effective.
Mr. Dignity phone photos over here.
Fuck off, bud. Number 2, after sex, when they're asleep, you've got to take a crap somewhere other than the toilet. Okay.
Does upper decker count?
We will see in a second.
I kind of like what's
Oh my god, it's so long.
what's this dictionary called again?
Number 3, here's where the moral fortitude comes in. You'll need a ladder first and something to pick your crap up with. Number 4, pick up your excrement and place it on top of the fan blades. Spread it out. The smaller the pieces, the better the effect. Once all of your crap is safely on the fan blades, get dressed. Oh, this is number 5. Once all of your crap is safely on the fan blades, get dressed and gather up all of your belongings in order to make a quick escape. Did I mention this can only be done at their house, not yours? 6, start flickering the lights on and off, screaming until your unfortunate victim wakes up. Once they start moving and moaning, turn the fan on to max and sprint the fuck out of there. All right, one more screenshot because this is long as fuck.
Jeff, you're an IT guy. Tell us how to figure out this.
I got it. Fuck off, man. Don't even right now.
Where you can't figure out the
Long, busy week, bro. I don't even want to fuck. Freaking
You're the one who
200
can't-
dinner in my ass. You can shut your fucking mouth, dude.
You can't
It's an
figure out-
iPhone. You can't do anything to an iPhone. You turn it on, you fucking get nudes. That's it.
No, maybe you have too many nudes or something. You're looking up too many dick porns. That's why.
Constantly searching dick porn. That's right.
Maybe. I don't know. Mr. Purity over here can't even save this fucking.
Number 7, never agree to meet them in person ever again, as you'll be promptly castrated or killed. Number 8, if done right and fast enough, the majority of the walls and floor near the corners will have little flecks of crap everywhere. If done wrong, it might fall off the fan before you start, or it will create a few lumps of crap that relatively clean up easily. Tip: if you feel like you may have taken too much time or your stool was a little dry, it's okay to wet the fan blades before you turn it on. The sentence, or it looks like a conversation is a sentence. Kenny, you know that fat bitch Linda who's been sweating me for the past month? Me. Oh no, you didn't have sex with her, did you? Kenny, yeah, but it's okay, because I pulled a dirty thunderstorm on her after we finished. I made it rain. Me, you sick bastard. Laugh.
Where's the thunder come in, though?
I think a thunderstorm is like, just thunder, lightning, rain, whatever.
You need a noise.
And I think
like you ring the doorbell afterwards or something. Something. Anything.
That was long. It was good, though. Jeff. It was very good. Ross,
I
fuck
think mine
the
might be
NFC.
better, though. Less dirty, but might be better.
It's something.
I'm going to make my own fucking Urban Dictionary about that. Tell you what.
Yeah, we'll figure out a name for it at the end. Ross, subject, fuck the NFC East. Number 1, we just needed one of either of the Colts or Titans to lose today to make the next 2 weeks interesting, and both the bullshit Cowboys and the useless Giants couldn't even score a single point. Your division blows huge cocks. It's not only OBJ that needs to come out of the closet. Number 2, it has never felt so good to be so wrong in my life. Big Dick Baker is a baller. It wasn't pretty, but the game against Denver is a game the Browns would lose in any other season. BDB, I'm guessing stands for Big Dick Baker, is legit. There's a huge culture change in Cleveland right now. If the Browns don't fuck up the coaching search next season, could be a big step forward. I agree with him. Number 3, Justin is going to have to let me know how Baker tastes because his Broncos got fucked. Number 4, fuck Pete.
Yeah, fuck you, Pete.
For no specific reason, really, right? It's just a constant, You look tired, bro. What's wrong?
I'm fucking tired, man.
What time were you up this morning?
8
I was up at 6:10.
o'clock.
Stop complaining.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Oh, I fell asleep probably like 10:30.
Yeah, how many hours did you work yesterday?
Same I work every day, 9.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
I sit all day too, so
Yeah.
I hope that upsets you.
Try me, bitch.
Daddy Diddles. I think this might be insulting to you because the subject is Finn.
Oh, I actually supposedly have multiple ones that are assaulting. Fucking. Can we pause for a second? I gotta take a piss.
All right, dude. Fine, we'll pause it. Whatever you want.
All right,
So how was your piss, bro? Was it?
It was good. What
It
were we
was-
talking about? Oh, people are.
Oh no. Well, Jeff talking shit about you in the next email.
Oh yeah, I think there's multiple emails talking shit about me.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Diddles. Subject Finn. Spelled it wrong. There's 2 N's.
This is
Jeff.
gonna be about the barbecue sauce. You can go fuck yourself there, Jeff.
How would you even think that?
What do you mean?
Oh, the truck. Hopefully that's in there. Stop curling drunk.
Yeah, what do you mean?
You're going to have a heart attack or drop a weight on your fucking foot.
No, because come on, you're embarrassing yourself, bud. I know where my feet are. Trust me, I don't wear shoes much. I know where they are.
I don't think you realize how drunk you get when you get drunk, man.
Yeah.
You get to a point that I can't remember the last time I've gotten as drunk as you. To the point where I'm like slurring
Yeah, well,
and
that
like
makes sense. Yeah. Well, slurring, I don't know about that, but yeah.
Hey, all right, well, it's been on this podcast, but to the point that you get to,
Well, I can't curl some weights drinking.
and I'm not saying I wouldn't want to get that drunk. I'm not saying that.
No, I hear it. It's fine.
All I'm saying is that you get unbelievably drunk when you get drunk.
Yes.
So you shouldn't be fucking curling.
I get the fucking.
I'm with Jeff on
this.
this one.
Yeah, come on now. I'm not gonna have a heart attack from curling. You know, it's not like a bench pressing, dropping a weight.
You're going to have a heart attack. I think me and Perosi and Ralph all agreed less than 5 years on a Facebook comment.
Oh, the heart attack. Yeah, the liver's staying strong though. She's a bad beast. She's a bad beast, bro.
Thank God someone's on my side finally. Thank you, Perosi and Ralph, for being more my friend than Keats. All right, Jeff. Sports. This is sort of long. Don't save it for the ballcast. I'll try to cruise through it to get it all done. The song sucks for the ballcast. You need to add clips from Beer League like Artie Lang saying ball bag or come on dirt your character. The ending is embarrassing. Take a shower, hit the weights, get a clue.
Come on, I made fun of the fucking Yankees, buddy.
I was actually... Oh, no, that's actually the Nerdcast. So I could do that for you. I ended up not doing it. But technically, we really kind of can't steal samples for our theme songs, Jeff, because it's illegal. So if, you know,
make your own fucking...
things continue to grow here at hashtag Shots for Likes, somebody might sue us one day. And I like that song a lot, even though all you do is talk shit about the teams that that I like.
I thought you appreciate that, Jeff.
What would you say at the end of the ball of the?
A-Rod's my favorite Yankee of all time.
But there was one after that. Or no, you just said fuck off, right? That was it. Second, sorry I couldn't make it Sunday. Actually, blow me. I had a really nice time at Home Goods and Marshalls. We were going to go to Home Depot, but we didn't have enough time. Remember from old school?
Oh, I remember.
Maybe Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have enough time.
Once it hits your lips,
It's so good. Came on the TV the other day. It was the best fucking thing ever. But it's so
you can't
ter-
watch it on the TV.
Yeah, no, it was. That's what I was about to say. It was bad.
They probably cut out all the fucking
everything. They cut out everything. It's fucking terrible. Let's not even waste time.
The wedding band. That's the best part.
They didn't cut it out, but they
Every night I think about it, dinner.
every
Dude,
night
fucking
fucking
looking
in
at-
a fucking fun party. Like does like the suck it thing towards
Dude, that band like got famous off that, or they were big before that, and then they gave
the Dan Band.
yeah.
The Dan Band. Yeah, it definitely helped them a lot for sure. Final, I'll break down some sports for you amateur queers. Baseball. First and foremost, Brody Van Wagenen is hot.
He does look like Mel Gibson a little bit, skinny Mel Gibson.
Minus the Jew killing. Every move he has made so far has been excellent.
When they sent us to us, well, probably obviously
yesterday.
after a sportscast, yeah.
Yesterday. Every move he has made so far has been excellent. We signed Wilson Ramos. He batted .306 last year with 15 home runs and 70 RBIs, and he can play defense. As long as he doesn't get kidnapped again, this is a massive upgrade at catcher. Plus, we get to keep Nimmo, Conforto, and Rosario. Yeah, that's something I really want to talk about. He really was doing his best to get Real Muto, man. He
Yeah.
was really Like,
But he was smart enough not to give up too much shit for it.
think about it this way real quick as a Mets fan. I'm sure most smart Mets fans are realizing this. He was about to give up 2 out of 3 between Nimmo, Conforto, and Rosario.
Possibly Thor. By
Right?
himself.
I'm not even there yet.
Yeah.
Then, now you're talking about Thor in the mix to get a third party involved to get the fucking Marlins happy enough
Right.
with getting rid of Realmuto. Okay? So now, who knows what prospects could have been thrown in there too? Who the fuck knows?
Right.
Now, maybe you're hoping to get back like a Castro to replace a Rosario. You know what I mean? Maybe something like that. Who knows? Maybe a prospect on their end or something like that. All that shit for Realmuto. Now, Realmuto, from what I've heard, I'm not like a huge baseball guy full of knowledge, but he's the best catcher in baseball.
Correct.
Now, instead of giving all of that up, you just signed a guy with a little bit. I mean, he's obviously not as good.
Right.
I don't think his defense is as good, but his defense is good. And his stats, I mean, what did Realmuto, like 20-something home runs, 80 to 90 RBIs versus 15 home runs and 70-something
What we're
RBIs?
talking about last year.
Just last year.
Yeah. He also had...
How much you want me to remember? I only watch Yankees baseball.
No,
for fuck's sake.
I agree with everything you're saying, but he was also on the Marlins last year, and he was the only player left. So, like, fucking dog.
Easy for him to look good is what you're saying?
No, I think it'd be easy for him to look bad. Like, I think he could have done much better with, like, a team around him.
Oh, yeah. I hear you.
But, no, I agree. Yeah, keep going.
Long story short, he really tried to get the best catcher in baseball, and at a certain point, he was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Marlins are assholes, because that's exactly what the Marlins are doing. Like, they're in the middle of a gigantic fucking rebuild right now.
Yeah.
Why do you think they got rid of Giancarlo Stanton for nothing? There's another player.
Kristen Yelich.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's another player or two you mentioned that I don't have any idea about the trade or anything like that, but they're trying to get huge assets and re-fucking build. And like they went out and signed Ramos, dude. Like that's for 2 years, 19 mil.
Yeah.
Fucking pretty decent offense, solid
I think he
defense.
can make
like,
up to $26 million, I think. Or
I think it's 19 mil guaranteed. I think is what they said. So
Well,
I don't know about what you're saying with like the extra bonuses
I
or
think
whatever.
There's some kind of there's bonuses, but whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but but he is older. He is
Yeah.
30. So he's 36, right?
No, he's not that old. Is he 36?
I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. There's been a lot of talk about a lot of different catchers, so I definitely could be wrong. But dude, the guy, I like what he's fucking doing, man. It's making me want to watch the Mets next year, bro.
You should be. You should be a fan.
I mean, you can fuck off. I ain't going that far. I'm a Yankees fan, but I'm definitely
He's 31.
okay. I'm sorry.
You're thinking
I was
Cano.
way over. Cano is like 36. I'm pretty sure, but I wasn't. I was thinking. I might have been thinking of a different catcher.
It's fine.
But yeah. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, Realmuto is. That's the thing, though. Realmuto was under control for another 4 years.
2
right?
years. Only 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's good job by Brody Van Wagenen, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah, for sure.
The deal for Cano and Diaz was for Jay Bruce, Anthony Swarzak, in parentheses, 2-back contracts, Jared Kalenic, and Justin Dunn. Kalenic is projected to be a pretty good player, but it will take time. Same thing with Dunn. Cano being suspended for PEDs is not a concern for me. He still played great when he came back last season. Diaz is the real prize in this deal.
Yeah. I think we all agreed on that.
Yeah, no. I think that's pretty obvious, man. And Mets fans that are saying the opposite, I mean, I guess fuck them. You know what I mean?
Well, like I said on the sportscast,
he's instantly your best hitter. Cano's
Yes.
coming in your best
Yeah.
hitter.
But I think on the sportscast, I think I mentioned this, that Mets fans were really pissed about it until all the articles and facts came out and people were like, oh, wait, we have like the best closer in baseball now for 4 years?
They probably didn't even realize.
They had
like
no
you were saying.
idea. And, it's,
Not to mention that your guys' pitching rotation, the starting pitcher rotation, and I mean now the bullpen's been fucking amped up a bit as well. Obviously, is fucking great.
Yeah.
Brody Van Wagenen, man, he's going hard right now. He's trying to win now.
Yeah.
Prospects, I understand how valuable they are, and that's why people rebuilding get them, et cetera, et cetera. But when you're trying to win now and you don't know those prospects are going to be good.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't always just pan out to be a great prospect. So, like,
Also, you're trading prospects for a prospect. So, like, Diaz is basically a prospect. He's only been in the league for, what, 2 years? You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's a big asset when it comes to he's still under control and shit, right?
Yeah.
Like arbitration, all that garbage, whatever those big, fancy, disrespectful words in the podcast are, you know? Arbitration. What does that even mean? We signed
That's when you guys can't figure it out, so you sign someone to arbitrate the deal.
Stop defining words that are disrespectful on the podcast, bro. Who's the Rahal Davis? Rahi? Rajai? R-A-J-A-I?
Raha Davis?
Raha?
Wait.
Is that like aha?
Wait, are you asking me a question? Or is Jeff asking us a question?
I'm asking you a question.
Take on me.
Take me. We signed Aha Davis to a minor league deal, who is 38 years old, but very fast. But he's going to be a sold.
Well, you see, you were asking me, but I asked if Jeff was asking us or
He wasn't asking shit. He knows how to pronounce a name. He's not.
I was
talking
about the name, just a person. Yeah, I think he played for.
Who gives a fuck who he played for?
Yeah, okay.
We got emails to go through. But he's going to be a solid pinch runner and a fourth, fifth outfielder who can play defense. The re-signing of Dries Familia was excellent.
Los Monstros Dicos. I gotta remember.
Oh, man, you just put O's at the end of every fucking English word. He already proved he can pitch here. He isn't going to be closing, and he wants to be here. He turned down offers to close elsewhere so he can set up here. Brilliant.
That is the rumor.
Yeah, I like it. It is a tad pricey, but I like it. Let's see.
It's not that pricey, though.
Well, we had this conversation in the ballcast too, and I'm not like very aware of like, you know, all I remember is like Batanzas fighting for like $4 million like a year or two ago, and Batanzas
And
is
a year or
fucking
two,
sick.
yeah, but a year or two ago, he was the third reliever, though. You had fucking who's your closer and fucking your setup guy 2 years ago.
2 years ago,
Yeah. Chapman and fucking
Robinson?
Robinson.
Yeah. Well, Robinson was looking like the closer. Remember they traded.
Right, they got Chapman. He became the closer, but
They traded Chapman to the Cubs, and then I think Robinson was looking like he was going to close. But then the Yankees just re-signed Chapman the next year.
right.
I mean, the Cubs won the fucking World Series, so it was still.
No, I know, but what you're saying is you're talking about Batanzas, but he was their number 3 guy at that point in the bullpen.
Yeah. I get you. So Familia's is considered like what is he going to be, like the 8th inning guy?
The setup guy, yeah. The hold guy.
He's going to hold stuff.
Well, they all get the holds, but whatever.
Okay, the Mets are not done. They will sign another reliever, maybe David Robertson, Andrew Miller, or both. I don't know why the Yankees aren't hopping on David Robertson. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I'm hearing everything.
Unless he
that's coming
wants
out,
crazy money.
that Miller's like kind of losing a step. People are nervous about Miller.
Miller was on the Yankees, right?
You asking me?
I just remember because the Yankees bullpen's been pretty sick. Although last year it's fucking dialed down a bit.
I believe he was. Yeah, I'll Google it for you, Yankee fan.
Dude, it's fucking baseball. There's so many players, man. Give me a fucking break. Dude, Perosi said it perfectly.
Yeah.
When the Ballcast came out, he tweeted out our episode, and he was like, "This is a great listen for two like angry, hardcore New York sports fans." And he's like, instead of listening to like bullshit analytics and like in parentheses is like that you would get from me or whatever, he's like, you're listening to like two fucking. It was like 10% an insult and 90% like, oh no, he was basically just telling the truth because like we're not coming in with like a bunch of numbers or like a shit ton of like
right
really good factual knowledge. We're just fucking New York sports fans that are just talking about what we see. You know what I mean? And I say that
Well, I read that, Prosy. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I'll go on Twitter.
Yeah, every argument I have with Perosi, I always throw at the end. I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't fucking know anything. I'm just arguing with you, bro.
He was a Yankee, yes.
All right, cool. That's what I figured. All right, the Yankees relying on CC Sabathia and the rotation is embarrassing. Their starting pitching is very thin and weak. They absolutely 100% need to get Madison Bumgarner, whatever it takes. Normally, I wouldn't advocate trading everyday hitting like Andujar, but they already have everyday hitting talent everywhere else, especially when they sign Machado.
What about Gio Gonzalez?
Hap was. I know you keep saying that.
I'm surprised Jeff didn't fucking.
Dude, what about Paxton and Haps, man? Or Paxton and Hap? Hap did great when he came to the Yankees last year. You know what I mean? He wasn't no Sonny Gray. Severino, it's weird because one half of a season he's fucking like perfect, and then the other half he sucks, and he still hasn't really done much in the playoffs yet. Last year he only had like 4 decent innings that he had to get bailed out of at the end of his 4th inning with like a bunch of men on base.
Right.
And he just, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure CeCe's going to be like the 5th/6th guy if and when they sign somebody else.
They have.
I mean, you sent another email and correct us, Jeff, but that paragraph, that sentence right there, just made it seem like you're thinking like CeCe's number 2 or 3. It's going to be Severino, Paxton, Hap, or maybe give back and forth between Tanaka and Hap, and probably CeCe 5th. And CeCe's very serviceable, man. Like, yes, he can melt down, he can shit out at like Severino, Paxton, Hap, Tanaka, CeCe. That's 5.
You didn't say Tanaka, did you?
I did. No, I started talking about Tanaka. I said the Hap, Tanaka, whichever one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that would be my guess. Yeah. My guess is that they got Paxton thinking he's going to be like a number 2, because he's definitely not a number 1, but like some places he might be considered like a decent 2 from what I've been hearing. I don't know anything about baseball. I'm just a Yankees fan. Give me a fucking break. But, dude, as the number 5 guy, as every now and then you can get some solid stuff out of CeCe, and he can give you like a solid fucking 5-6 innings. Sign Robinson back.
Now
you got to sign more people in the bullpen.
Now you triggered the dog.
Dude, the bullpen needs to be bought back. Yankees are going to be making a mistake if they don't fucking keep that bullpen where it was.
Well, that was the biggest thing the Yankees had pitching-wise. That was the only...
It was the bullpen.
Dog.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely the only thing was that fucking bullpen. No, 100%. At certain points the past couple of years, it was fucking one of the best.
Right.
But it's scaring me, man. Like, there's no talk about Robinson and, like, fucking Miller. I don't know. We'll move on to Jeff's next sentence. We got to keep going here.
Also hasn't been too much talk Yankee-wise to begin with.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's been about the starting pitching. Then when they signed Paxton pretty early,
I just
they
mean
finally
like
got Hap on that deal, which I'm happy about.
No, I just mean like free agent rumors. Like, there's not as many rumors.
Well, Machado met today. I didn't really...
Yeah.
Because Kay wasn't on his show the past couple days.
Well, it's probably good entertainment.
When I hopped into the Kay show today, LaGreca was talking with callers about hockey. So within like 3.5 minutes, I put on Between the Bear and Me. So that's how that happened. Betting on baseball is the number 1 no. There is a sign in every single clubhouse. Oh, he's talking about probably Pete Rose. About not betting on the game. It's been in the locker room since the Black Sox scandal in the 20s. That's why Pete Rose is not in the Hall of Fame, although he should be. That's why he isn't. He broke the cardinal rule in baseball. Don't waste your breath on getting angry with it. The voters suck. They're not ever going to change.
They should change that.
Don't waste your breath on it. They're not going to change. They should change.
No, they should change the whole, you can't say cardinal rule because, fuck the Cardinals,
Yeah, not only that, I mean...
So let's come up
that
with
sounds negative, and now we're offending Cardinals. And in this day and age, we can't be offending Cardinals like that.
I'm talking about the team.
No, and I'm making fun of liberals. It's a twofer.
Well, it's twofer. That's Cardinal twofer
that's
there,
twofer.
buddy.
No, I get it. I get he broke a rule, and that's that. He broke the rule not as a player.
He was a player.
No. You're not listening to me. He didn't break the rule as a player when he got in trouble. He broke the rules like, I don't know if he was the manager of a team, but I think he was on the staff on a team. I don't think he got caught betting when he was playing. Look it up.
You sure about that?
Unless I heard completely wrong information from somebody. That's why it pisses me off. He wasn't a player when he was betting. All right. You looked it up. I'll move on. Yeah. By the way, there are 25 active players a major league roster. 40 of the or 40 on the full roster, which means you can bring up and bring down those guys without having to cut release players. And September rosters, they increase to your 40-man. David Wright is not on the 40-man roster. He's not on the active roster. Therefore, he's not taking up a roster spot.
Do you trust Wikipedia?
Yeah, sure.
In his autobiography, Jesus, I'm trying to read. My Prison Without Bars, published by Rodella Press on January 2004. Rose finally admitted publicly to betting on baseball games and other sports while playing for and managing the Reds.
Okay. I thought when he got caught, it was like when he was managing.
Well, it's still, well,
I mean, if he admitted it afterwards, then whatever. I mean,
that's fine. What'd Jeff say about the roster? Do you have to not have to worry about David Wright being there?
David Wright is not in the 40-man roster. He's not in the active roster. Therefore, he's not taking up a roster spot. Because you thought in the ballcast that he was.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Apparently, that's that. Yelich was traded.
You're wrong, Jeff.
Yelich was traded to Milwaukee for outfielders Lewis Brinson and Monte Harrison, second baseman Eisen Diaz, and
they
pitcher
were all high
Jordan
prospects, I believe.
Yamamoto. Lewis Brinson will be the real deal. I have no idea what he just said. The Wilpons lost $178 million in the Madoff scheme. I thought it was $300 million. Harper is not worth the money. The only player worth that kind of money is Mike Trout. It is pronounced Maldonado, faggot.
Thank you. Maldonado. I still can't barely do it.
I did steal the "Is this bad?" from Keith. Private sweet story is correct. We were eating bacon-wrapped hot dogs and making fun of all the rubes licking the window trying to get in. You ate hot dogs. I'm proud of you, bro. Don't forget about the HDH chant we started when Pettit was pitching and the Mets won 11-0.
Dude, we were close to him. I think it was the same game, actually.
Paxton is a lefty, Jesus Christ, which I'm pretty sure I might have questioned it on the ballcast.
Well, hey, guess what, Jeff? Show the fuck up next time there, buddy.
J.A.
send us emails.
J.A. Happ came up with the Phillies.
Bed Bath and Beyond.
J.A. Happ came up with the Phillies. I don't know if I have enough time, and dominated. He was traded in a deal for Roy Halladay. He's dead now, which I said...
He was such a good pitcher, man.
Yeah, no, of course it sucks. It's not going to stop me from making fun of it, though. Which I said would put the Phillies back 10 years, and it did. Well, he died. Gio Gonzalez will be 33. In 2017, his ERA was .297 in the NL, playing for the Nationals, which means he pitched against the Mets, Marlins, Braves, and Phillies. Numbers are a little inflated. I think he'd be a solid middle reliever, kind of like Oliver Perez type now. The Yankees don't sign these types of players. The Mets do. Football. Jesus Christ, this isn't done yet. Oh my God, Jeff. And you still sent like 4 more emails, Jeff, you fucking dick. I gotta go through this fast. My up-to-date NFL predictions are still the same as my preseason ones. I still think we'll see the Steelers Saints in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs offense is ridiculous, but their defense is so bad I don't think they will hold up in the postseason. I agree. The Chiefs' defense is unfortunately that bad. It's going to cost them their postseason. The AFC, the Steelers and Patriots have the experience. I think they'll both be serious forces in the playoffs. Patriots are not having a good time right now, although they might have an easy path to the AFC Championship.
They have one game.
And wouldn't be shocked if the AFC... It wouldn't be shocked if that was the AFC title game. The Chargers are notorious for underachieving. The Chiefs can score, but they can't stop anyone. The Colts are a real dark horse. Why is it got to be dark, though? The NFC will be fun. I think the Rams are dropping down. The Saints' offense is cooling off, and the Cowboys are clicking at the right time, except for last week. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Vikings make things interesting. Nick Bosa will be the next great pass rusher and will go number 1 overall to whoever has the first pick. Raiders, Cardinals, 49ers, whoever. Look out for Rashawn Gary out of Michigan. He's also a really good pass rusher. Speaking of Gruden, he knows what he's doing. Give him 2 to 3 years. We'll be talking about the Raiders. I don't think Carr will be there next year. Yeah, I mean, minus the fact that I said I don't know if Carr's gonna be traded or not, or like I think that was our conversation. Right. I think that's what's happening. Like I think we might think Gruden's a fucking genius in like 2-3 years when they're in Vegas with all these picks, man. The reason that the Bengals have held onto Marvin Lewis so long is because the culture before him was so bad. He changed everything. 2002, 2-14.
Yeah, what about Rex Ryan?
Okay, this is from 2002 down
Let
to
the dog out, would you?
Who brought him back in?
Not on
Fuck off,
purpose.
dog. All right, this is from 2002 all the way down to 1991. Okay, this is
Fuck, I have to pay attention.
2-14, 6-10, 4-12, 4-12, 3-13, 7-9, 8-8, 7-9, 3-13, 3-13, 5-11, 3-13. They suck. So even though Lewis still hasn't won a playoff game, the Bengals as a whole haven't won a playoff game since 1990. So Lewis really doesn't suck. He completely changed the Bengals.
How much? 3 winning years?
I understand what you're saying, Jeff, but this is the goddamn NFL, and Marvin Lewis shouldn't have a job with the Bengals. George Halas has the longest coaching tenure in the NFL history with the Bears, 40 years, 1920 to 1967. He's probably dead now. Who gives a shit? Didn't coach them all straight, though. Also, he was gay some of the time. Don Shula coached Miami from 1963 to 1995, 33 straight years.
Don Shula.
Madden, this is how we will do the commentating. 1, we will let you know the time and the day. Game will be broadcasted and give you the Twitch or YouTube feed. 2, you will use XSplit broadcasting, the XSplit broadcasting program that can broadcast different sources of media. We should definitely do a test run before we do the Super Bowl. I expect the Super Bowl to be played in January. It's a terrible time to do it.
Jeff, me and you could do a Super Bowl, bud. Assuming you won't be in it, but if you are, me and Fudge can do it while he's got this baby if he can't pull it off.
I mean, as long as everything's like going well, I could like bounce out and do it. I have no predictions for what's going to happen in January. That's all. Oh, this is going to be good. Jeff, Walmart and Franklin. Did you guys think we were going to be raped by the guy with 4 teeth and a ponytail or what?
Did you take a picture?
He didn't send a picture.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Pat Den's talking shit about good candy bars, so we're going to move on to that. Pat Den, no subject. I need a sip of my drink.
Another Butterfinger defender right here.
But nope. Butterfinger is a low-tier candy bar. Hashtag Team Finn.
That's why you were my best friend before you moved away, buddy.
Fucking dick. But chocolate
Now
is
it's
way...
Eric, but whatever.
All right, well, here we go. He's back on my side. But chocolate is way better than vanilla in every scenario. Ever heard of a vanilla fountain where you dip all kinds of cookies and fruit and candy in it? No, because vanilla is trash tier. Have you ever
had fucking whipped cream there, buddy?
I've never been more upset with Finn, and he's never been more wrong in his life. Too bad I couldn't have sent his dad abortion emails. Jesus Christ, Pat. I'd be it's hitting me how much more funny that is now the more I think about it. I'd be less upset if he was jerking off Derek Jeter and Aaron Judge simultaneously while being fucked in the ass by Eli Manning.
Oh, come on now.
What a fucking disappointment. So ironically, hashtag Team Fudge, hashtag fuck Finn.
You know what, Pat?
My man Pat. Dude, that was
over chocolate ice cream. Now I'm getting banged in the ass.
Dude, I'm speechless. That was good.
Yeah, it's a doozy.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Jeff,
if I could have a white chocolate fountain, which is even
why has it gotta be white though? You racist fuck, man. It's always
it'd be dope.
It's always something white with you.
French vanilla ice cream, vanilla bean all day. Fuck that chocolate, bro. Fuck you, Pat.
No one likes the French, dude. Freedom fries. Fuck off.
Oh, fuck the French. They're all hairy,
Yeah. Oh, wee wee. Yeah, I can pee wherever I want, man. Jeff, Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow might be the most genuine athlete in the history of sports. I think the dude honestly is a great person. If he was full of shit, something would have came out about him already.
Mentioning about him being a virgin.
Mentioning coming out, yeah, he's definitely gay as fuck. I agree on that. Especially when I heard him get mad about...
Jesus doesn't like the gays, though.
Jesus in 2018, he's okay. Especially when Tim Tebow came out about Maryland, we talked about this on the Ballcast.
Yep.
How he was just talking shit about them. Like, dude, he's like, I don't think keeping him was the right decision, but you guys just can't flip-flop like that. Like, what are you fucking doing? Like, I mean, of course, I'm ad-libbing the swears, but the curse words, but he was like, dude, like, you learn how to run I mean, college is a fucking joke anyway, dude. That's another reason why I don't give a shit about it. The whole thing's fucked. It really is.
It should all be a pro. Well, besides the money and stuff, make it all a pro system.
Dude,
It would make
there's college kids that like go to bed starving because their meal card only gives them 3 meals or something.
Yeah. Well,
They're athletes. They need like 8,000 calories a day. Dude, they should be able to eat as much as they want. They're making you millions and millions of dollars, bro.
Not even talk about the money. Just make it all pro system for love fucking sake. You know?
Oh, you talking about playoffs? Didn't they just start a
No, I'm just saying like the spread and the fucking the running quarterbacks. Like you should all have all pro systems. You know, the West Coast offense or whatever. Like pro systems, NFL pro systems.
Well, the NFL was starting to do the spread out recently, the past couple of years.
They should just get it closer together so that gap can help all these younger players. Like, why go to college to, let's say, was that Dick that fucking coached Chip Kelly? He was on no, Chip Kelly was the
By the way, I'm about to fucking
yeah, I'm fucking drunk. Go on.
Oh, Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly, when he was coaching the Eagles, and I remember that fucking cocksucking fucking loser, Colin Cowherd. Chip Kelly is the next great NFL head coach. He's not going anywhere, and you all just need to get used to it. One day I was working at Lowe's, and I was just listening. I was listening to just
What's your fault? Listen to Colin Cowherd, man.
Dude, but I'm glad I heard it because it's just every time I hear Colin Cowherd speak, that guy is full of horseshit.
Well, did you see a thing on Facebook? It was the interview between Baker Mayfield and Colin Cowherd.
I did.
So there was a thing where whatever game Mayfield, what team was he on again? Texas A&M?
I believe so. And Mahomes was there. Or no. He was somewhere where Mahomes was. The college chose Mahomes over him, and then Mayfield left and did great somewhere else.
Right, whatever. So anyway, basically they scored a touchdown, and apparently it was their third touchdown scored. And Baker Mayfield threw a pass, and all the team went to the left where the pass went, and Baker Mayfield ran, because they were away, he ran to the fan section that came to that stadium. And before anything, Colin Cowherd was like, and they're on the set together, he's like, I don't like this, Baker. I don't like this at all. And he's like, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, your team's celebrating when you're running away from your team. And Baker's like, with his big dick, was like, well, the 2 touchdowns before I was celebrating with them, but I went to my fans who traveled all the way to go see it. And Colin Cowherd's like, no, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's
so
we're not going to waste any more time on our solid, perfect, genuine podcast,
which it is,
with that fucking cocksucker.
Pure.
Dude. Yeah, because I mean, honestly, I don't know who I hate more, Skip Bayless or fucking Colin Cowherd. It might be Colin Cowherd.
Smith thrown there too.
He sucks, but I don't hate him nearly as much as those two. Although Stephen A. Smith was on a show with Skip Bayless, so that's just some black and white crime right there. I'm about to fight with Jeff here. You're like, what? I need you to do me a favor.
Sure.
Can you pull up stats for Aaron Rodgers? Basically, just really his.
Right,
I guess.
What kind of stats are we talking?
Well, just type in Aaron Rodgers stats. You see the Pro Football Reference pop up. I just need his first year. And while you're doing that, I'm going to read what Jeff is saying. Jeff Diddles, this is our last email, by the way. Subject, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is not the next Aaron Rodgers. Stop embarrassing yourself. Let the guy play a few seasons before you start sucking his big black dick, faggot. I was hoping you'd be ready with those stats there, but you're hindering the process of me fighting with Jeff.
Okay, no, I got. All right. What we need? First year, 2005?
Pat Mahomes.
Do you want the first year that Rodgers started?
Oh, of course, the one he started.
Jesus. Okay, yeah.
I think it was 2 or 3 years into his career when Rodgers started.
His 4th year.
Okay. Wow, they really waited that long, huh?
Well, Brett Favre was being a cunt for a long time.
Brett Favre is a cunt. What are you gonna do? Okay, so tell me the first year that he started. Tell me his stats.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't. I have. Can I give you yards?
Yards, touchdowns, interceptions, and even QB
And
rating. Even
quarterback
though
rating. I'll give you all. I can give you those 4. Okay.
Perfect.
2008, Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers, 4,000 yards, over 4,000 yards. How do you say it? 400. I'm fucking drunk, man. 4,000 yards he had.
Well, what? 4,000 what? 4,000 whatever 100 blah de blah.
38. Yeah. How do you say that?
4,038.
That's it. I was
4038.
Yeah.
You
4,038.
you are much closer to illiteracy than I think anybody.
I'm kind of drunk.
All right, so the whole year, 4,000 yards. How many touchdowns?
28.
Okay, how many interceptions?
13.
Okay, ready for this?
QB rating, 93.8.
Okay. All right, Jeff, you listening, bozo? These are just. I'm just going to read off stats, and then I'm going to start talking further. Okay. Yards as of right now. 2 games left. 3 games left. 2 games left. 2 games left.
I couldn't even fucking. Sure.
2 games left.
Why am I so drunk?
Pat Mahomes, 2018. 4,543 yards. 45 touchdowns, Jeff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
40 fucking 5, dude. 11 interceptions. Less than, what is that? Fucking less than 20%, right? QB, he's got a QB rating average this whole year of 114.
Yep.
Now let's break it down. That stat is fucking stupid, right?
Yep.
Because Eli Manning had like a 150 QB. He almost had a perfect QB rating like 3 weeks ago. And he sucks.
Aaron Rodgers only had 45 touchdowns 1 year.
Dude, I understand I see where you're coming from, Jeff, saying that, like, give him a few years. I get that. It's the same argument that Keith has. I understand that. I get that.
He also has a way better offense than, well, let me look up Aaron Rodgers' offensive team in fucking 2008.
He has Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
He had Kareem Hunt before he kicked that girl twice.
Who was amazing.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey's fucking great. So what? I mean, if you could pull up what Aaron Rodgers had, I don't know, that might be a pain in the ass for you. I know Aaron Rodgers had, like, everybody's quote unquote Favre's team, and it was a pretty good team from what I remember.
It was a good team, yeah. But
here's what's happening, dude. He has one extremely fast wide receiver in Tyreek Hill. If you take away Tyreek Hill's speed, I think he's like just like a normal wide receiver. What would you say about Tyreek Hill?
he's fast.
Take away his speed. Not saying that has to happen, but listen to me. I'm gonna say Tyreek Hill is no Antonio Brown. He's no Odell Beckham. He's no fucking oh my god, that guy I was just sticking up for on the Texans. That guy who I think is amazing.
All right, so
Help me out. Who's the number one on fucking the Texans? I was just fucking fighting for him on the ballcast.
shit. Texans?
For fuck's sake, he's on my fantasy. I just have lost
Hopkins.
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins. Jesus Christ. He's none of those guys. But he's fast. Dude,
Right.
Dude, Pat Mahomes is like no-looking motherfuckers. He's throwing balls lefty, opposite hand and shit. Jeff, if you can't see how good Pat Mahomes is going to be and what I think, I think that's the new type of quarterback you want, man. You want that gunslinging, mobile motherfucker that's making plays, dude.
I also think, like, it's 1 year, man.
No, I agree with that. I understand. But are we not going to talk about Patrick Mahomes? Are we not going to? Are we not? We got to talk about it.
All right, let's look at. All right, so I have Green Bay, 2008.
And I said multiple times that obviously things could happen, injuries, whatever, blah de blah. Maybe shit goes downhill for him. I'm not saying no matter what, it's unequivocally going to happen. He's going to be the next best fucking quarterback or whatever.
All right, so running backs on Green Bay, 2008. Ryan Grant, you should know him well. He was a Giant, I believe.
I think, but I mean, 2008 was a long time ago. And
Okay, wide receivers, Donald Driver.
Yeah. Okay.
Good receiver. Jermichael Finley, tight end, blew it out of nowhere. Greg Jennings, James Jones, Ruvell Martin, Jordy Nelson.
Wow, Jordy Nelson was there that long ago?
Well, he was 23, so that was probably...
I mean, right there, Rodgers definitely had more receivers than Mahomes does. Dude, he only has Tyreek Hill, and without his speed, Tyreek Hill isn't like this crazy wide receiver.
I got pissed.
Oh, I hear you. I mean, we're at the end of the emails, thank God.
Are we done?
Well, it's fucking an hour 45. Why wouldn't we be?
All right,
I mean, well
I'm
what
on
do you-
side. No.
You've been on-
You can't say the year he's having is fucking retarded like it is. Like it really is. Like when was the last time a rookie quarterback came up and was like,
Technically, it's the second year because he played the last game last year when they sat Alex Smith when they were getting into the playoffs.
it's his rookie year. So he comes up this rookie year. When was the last time we had a quarterback in a rookie year,
Dripping in talent, dude.
like just destroying shit?
Dude, guy, he played baseball too. His arm is phenomenal. He's a gunslinging mobile motherfucker, man. He's literally what Aaron Rodgers is, or kind of was. Aaron Rodgers is kind of hurt right now. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is finally starting to go downhill,
But
for good.
Here's the problem,
Because he's
though.
been injured all year. But
Skip Bayless and Colin Cowherd would make that same argument.
see now,
I'm just saying, it's his first year. I agree. This is the most.
so what? We're just not supposed to talk about him.
No, we can, and it's one of the most explosive fucking rookie years ever, especially a quarterback. It's tough to do, man. But like, think about okay, who was the Buccaneers quarterback when the same year Sanchez got drafted? So it was Sanchez, it was this other guy, and it was fucking.
Was it Sims?
No. And who's the Lions quarterback right now?
Stafford.
So it was Stafford, blah blah on the Buccaneers, and Sanchez.
Mahomes is winning. Stafford doesn't.
No, I'm just saying, like, there's all sorts of quarterbacks, man. You gotta give it time. I agree. He's having.
I've agreed with you since day one. Every time you said that, I
Yeah.
get that. But I'm just.
It's a disgusting year, but you can't. Why we have to bring Aaron Rodgers into this?
I mean,
Can we not just be like, hey, this could be fucking amazing?
because the gunslinging and the mobility. That's what. If anything, he's more mobile than Aaron Rodgers.
Don't underestimate that white boy,
Why has he got to be white though?
because he is.
I mean, I'm not like it's not my fault. It's his rookie year. Like, you know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how things play out. But that running back that they had, because Ware got hurt too, and there was some other newer rookie that they had running, and
Right.
he was looking pretty good. So we'll see how next year goes with that. That can affect them a lot because Kareem Hunt is that good and was that good on the Chiefs. So we'll see how that plays out. But it's, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I'm seeing a guy who doesn't need to stay in the pocket to do anything. Like, how many plays is he going to force to fucking get that first down, to convert that fucking third down?
Jeff also had Colin Kaepernick as his quarterback.
So he might be thinking like, oh, like fuck Colin, because what happened with Colin Kaepernick and
Because how good was he? I mean, he wasn't Mahomes level or any of these guys level, but dude, like when that year they went to a Super
no, he was
Bowl,
killing it. He was killing it,
dude.
and it can go away just as quick as it came.
That's
I get
what I'm
that.
saying, and I
But the
think he has-
49ers got rid of Harbaugh when they shouldn't have. Like,
Well,
the Chiefs ain't getting rid of Andy Reid, and Andy Reid's play calling has fucking been killer over there, dude.
yeah, and I love
You see that shit? He shifts the whole defense one way, and he's like, yeah, one of my star players is all over here by himself. Go ahead, Mahomes, pass
Dude,
it to him.
I love how like
He's got...
most people are like, oh, Andy Reid's doing great, but come playoffs, he's never gonna win. And I get it. He has a bad track record in the playoffs with the Eagles, but Eagles never had this team. No, that's not true. That's a dumb assessment. But
McNabb was definitely a really good quarterback for sure, from what I remember. Andy Reid's a really good, like he's a
You remember
solid,
Always
he ain't no
Sunny?
fucking Marvin Lewis for fuck's sake.
Yeah, remember when
Donovan McNabb is just some random fat black guy that comes in. Yeah,
they're
I
trying
remember.
out for the Phillies? Yeah, where's Donovan McNabb? He pulls up with like a fucking
The Eagles, but yeah.
what was that Honda that they stopped? The Prelude? He pulls up with like an old Honda Prelude. He's like, yeah, if you
He's
want
like,
to
I'm Donovan McNabb.
yeah, you should buy Burger King. And he's like, eat Burger King or McDonald's or something, trying to sponsor it. They're like, that was a Donovan McNabb.
It's like, yeah, my name is Donovan McNabb. I am Donovan McNabb. That was really funny. I mean, I know Jeff's like busting my chops and he's joking around, and I know he thinks I might be going overboard, but I'm not completely going overboard because I am agreeing with you. Like, obviously, we have to see how things pan out, like due to injuries or what happens, whatever. But
I will say
he's one of those quarterbacks that are making plays whether the player is good or not. Man, that's how I feel.
I don't remember the last time I saw a young quarterback rookie. I'm still saying rookie year because whatever.
We know what you mean.
I can't remember the last time someone looked this fucking good. Rookie year. But in the same sense, so if Aaron Rodgers had a rookie year, like when he first just came up, would it be different?
Didn't he win the Super Bowl like the second or third year he started playing? It was quick.
Well, yeah, because he was still in the league for fucking 4 years before he started.
Well, he was lucky. He had a ton of time to sit behind Brett Favre.
But was he lucky?
One of the
or was he
greatest
not?
of all
So
time. I think
that's
better than Montana if you really got to think. about it.
100% better than
But
Montana.
it doesn't take away the fact that Aaron Rodgers is a mobile, talented, really strong armed motherfucker, and it's the same thing Pat Mahomes is.
I'm just
it's
saying,
the same adjectives, people. It's the same descriptions.
No, I'm just saying, like the new age of football, you don't sit behind your quarterbacks anymore. Even when Rodgers was sitting behind Favre, there was still almost in that.
Favre didn't like that whole thing either.
No,
right?
of course
He was a cunt about it.
That's what we hear, supposedly. But
Better than Montana, though.
100%. But what I'm saying is, like, even then, there was still that argument, like, well, we can't afford a new rookie, so we have to start paying these young quarterbacks and getting rid of the old ones. And, like, that argument started, but now it's basically like you draft someone top 5, he's starting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty quickly. Like the first,
right? Because
the first game or two that journeyman fucks up, you're like, all right, asshole, we drafted you 3 weeks ago. Get the fuck in here.
You know who really changed that? And maybe I'm wrong, but the first name I
Sam Bradford.
First name is Russell.
Oh, Russell Wilson.
Last name is Russell.
Well, he was a 4th rounder, right? He was a 4th round pick or 3rd round pick.
I don't remember what he was, but the point is
he was high on the.
He beat out Matt Flynn, and he had to start, and they won.
Another mobile guy, man.
They won, and they were so good because they didn't have to pay him. So like that's how the mentality.
And then when they finally did, they lost all that defense.
Right, and that's the mentality of the NFL now. They're like, well, fuck him, he's got to start because if he can be good, we're gonna get all the years we can have him.
Deshaun Watson, he's fucking looking killer, man.
Yeah, so
that's why there's something about the Texans, man. I think in another couple of years, if they could just figure something out,
it's
if they could buck up their offensive line a bit.
Their window is closing.
Why would you say that?
Well, when's Watt a free agent? When's Clowney a free agent?
Well, yeah, that's some solid reasoning, but I
would assume it's very soon.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't know. I don't know the answers to that. Who knows? They could be in contract for another few years. I mean, Clowney was just drafted like 2-3 years ago. It wasn't that long ago, right?
3 at least.
Was it a while ago? I have no idea.
Yeah, because he was injured for like 10. So,
gotcha.
All right, I gotta take a piss, but let's wrap her up.
Yeah, I mean,
unless would you like to say anything, Futch?
Is this gonna be a joke after I say something? I don't even.
No, I'm just asking.
I don't have anything to say. I mean, we've gone for like almost 2 hours now. I think I've said all I could say. Really.
Cool. Let's wrap her up then.
Yeah, fuck them, right? I don't know why you keep listening, but thank you and continue to do so. And
you're welcome.
Tell your other drunk friends and do drugs.
Mike, check.
The morning after pill.
Fudge and Finn. Shots for likes in that ass.
The morning after pill. The morning after pill.
Shots for likes.
The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill.
Shots for likes. Shots like.
The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill. The morning after pill.
Shots for likes. Likes.
The morning after pill. The morning after pill.
Shot.
Morning after pill.
Shots for likes.
Morning